Hi, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Let's get started. We're going to look at some of the interesting plays out there. Okay, just got to get the screen up. So we're going to look at ONDA data. This is a very good way of looking at the world from a cheap affordability perspective. So before I get started, let's take a look at what's going on in the markets today. Happy July 4th for those on Monday in the US. We just had ours in Canada yesterday. So happy holidays for all of you. So here we get this big, massive headline here, economy up 850,000 jobs. And basically, you would think the US markets would have reacted a little better. That's what I would have thought. Anyways, we're up 1/3%, Dow 1/10, NASDAQ maybe 1/3%, and Russell's down. Crude's down. Gold is up a little bit, 0.4 of a. Now here's the interesting thing is the forex is very mixed as usual. Our friends over in crypto land, well, that might be true. And the Nikkei and the FTSE are up as well. Hooray, hooray, hooray. All right, so let's get over to our famous motorwave here. Now, what you're looking at is the excellence scores, some of the major assets out there. So right now, I'm just going to get right into the top picks. I have here copper. This was the thing that started the whole inflation trade back in May. You can see it's been in decline since. So I'm not too worried about inflation. You'll probably hear that talk probably next week. WTI is doing quite well. It's been a solid run up from 40 to 75 bucks. We also have here BCO, Brent crude oil, same thing. S&P, let me just see here. Let's see if that'll work, doesn't matter. Okay, let me just get, I'm gonna reload that. Wow. Okay, so that's S&P 500. You can see it's come back June 20th, ripping and roaring all the way up, 41 to 43, 35 in a couple of weeks, 5% moves. Of course, that's nothing in the world of what we look at in the digital currency space. The next, let me just see. Okay, this one's a surprise one for a lot of people. Is this is Thailand, the Thai baht. So here you have the US dollar and the Thailand Thai baht. That's a really good run. We saw that a few days ago. It's still moving up. Travel, I don't know, but this is a good one that people are not talking about. The other one that's doing quite well, generally in the steepness of this curve right here, is natural gas. It's kind of going flat. Can't say if that will continue to run up, but definitely WTI, Brent crude, the USD Thai baht looks pretty good. Natural gas, and of course the US indices as well. So let's take a look at the other ones here. I don't know why Australia's always up there. USD. I'm only going to look at the major ones. This one's been doing okay. Well, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, Canadian CHF. That's got a long on there. We know about the Brent crude. The British pound against USD in decline, but it's got a long there. USD. The Japanese yen's got a short. I'm not a big fan of forex. It's so unpredictable. Here's a call for the Australian 200, sorry. It's got a slight long. This is kind of going nowhere. It's very range bound. So again, I'm not the kind of person that would sit there and want to trade in these environments. What I'm showing you, what I would trade is what I started at the beginning of the video. I just like solid rallies. Australia, Canada, again, these are just really flat line, going nowhere. I don't know what to tell you. There are times when currencies like New Zealand dollar may pull out of the pack because it's better and performs better. At certain times, economic news, who knows? That happened during the pandemic. Just one example. An example here of another go nowhere, unfortunately for them, is India. The 50 here, just flat. As the same with the Japanese 225. I mean, the US is definitely where you want to be. It's where the global volume is. It's kind of weird how you have the Turkish lira and the South African rand up there as excellent scores. That tells you something's not up. There should be better performing assets than those metrics, but again, I don't make the rules, but we've already identified them: oil, WTI. Now, here's the agriculture. These were inflationary for sure. You got soybean here, had a big bar move a few days ago, and it's gone back to flat. So these are the sort of things I don't really worry about. Sugar, that's a good rally. Question is, will it continue? It is getting past its peak point here of May. So if you would want to trade that, do some analysis on it. There is a slight call for long. Sugar may start to rally again. But if you were interested, that's the time to get in the next couple hours, actually, probably Monday for sure on the international level, if you're not in the US. Let's see here, we got the British pound. See, I don't know, I don't like these trades. Pound against the US dollar. You'd also think that the Asian would look good, not really. We'll take a look at China in a minute. Germany, Deutsche 30. Again, no performance. Brent crude looking good. France 40, going nowhere. This lot is USD in Denmark, just as a safe haven trade. A little bit of rally there. I'm not going to worry about it. Here is always an interesting one, is the US dollar against the Mexican peso. This run up here was during one of the panics and just tapers back off. So this is not the top pick I would use as a safe haven, oddly. But it was for a little bit, but again, you're better off in Norway and Sweden or elsewhere as a top pick for safe havens. We've already identified what will perform. Here's some interesting ones. Gold in Australia dollar, long there, and Canadian and Swiss franc. Similar pattern with longs. More in the Hong Kong dollar. I don't really care about those, to be honest. Same Singapore as well. Silver, similar pattern, but it's just been killed. Gold has been killed because of the performance of the U.S. Markets. That's typically expected with the global sickness being part of that as well, with the vaccinations and whatnot. You're also seeing a lot of euro as well. So just realize that euro outside is Germany, I've seen more of, or UK, but not euro. So I don't know what to tell you. It seems to be, well, I got my opinion. I'll leave that for Rumble or Telegram. Silver and Japan yen, New Zealand. Okay, this is what I want to show you, was China. The China 50 market has a long here. Looks kind of, I don't know, the patterns don't look natural, but hey, it's a Wanda. And but the interesting thing here, it's gone into decline. I believe it's related around Chinese defaults of some bonds of, I'm not sure if it's cities or states or provinces within China, but there's supposed to be an oncoming slot of bad news for China. But knowing how the CCP works, they might obviously suppress that news. More France. Here's the euro. The euro is the same as Germany, just got short actually. Unfortunately, Europe is not performing as well. Against the pound, choppy. Just wouldn't want to trade that. Hong Kong dollar as well. Just things are not doing too good in Hong Kong. It was for a while. I think it was a week ago as well. Euro, Norway. This is your safe haven. When things go bad, you watch Norway sweep. Okay, Euro, New Zealand. I mean, that's really, I mean, this is a great mean reverting type of strategy you could apply on these coins. But to be truthful, I would rather just trade momentum for now. It's just easier to trade trends. Continuing along, the Euro USD decline, boom, kind of not really doing anything. We're in very good status right now. Here's the German bond 10-year trending slightly up, but again, that's all right now in the US for sure. Germany 30, we've seen that. Just choppy, going nowhere, bum. Okay, India. Okay, we've already seen that, a slight long there. Don't know what to tell you there. Japan, again, more shorts there. Netherlands, fairly trending up, but really flat. Sorry, really short. Oh man. Okay. Ten-year bond looking like these days. We got 4 of them. We got longs. We got quite a few actually. 1, 2, 3. So how many longs we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like they're all longs. Okay, 4 to 5 are longs there. Another important trade here is the USD China Yuan. Got a short call. Slight, well, it's really flat. I think if these markets, countries were to take off, you'd see it in these charts for the currencies, but nope. Actually, rupee's looking not bad. Of the other currencies I've seen, this looks like a really good little rally. Okay, going back to May 2nd there, it's already gone past that peak. This could be an entry point, but when you see these little it could still maybe. Here's our USD China Thai Baht. Here's some treasury here. We got a 2-year long, which is better than short. Long short for 5-year, 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Well, 2 out of 3 are long for 10-year bond. That's good. USD Canadian. Oof. 2 shorts there. USD Switzerland, more shorts. USD Denmark, kind of not really. USD Hong Kong, this is what I use as a I've got a short there. USD Japanese yen, more shorts. So the Asia is not so strong as you'd want. USD Singapore, it's actually trending up, but we've got some shorts here. We already got more calls now for WTI, a couple of shorts here. Don't really worry about those. Okay, here's an interesting one. Wheat kind of been in decline. It's been a supposedly inflation trade here. Two of those, two longs, but you can see the big down moves there. Same with corn, I bet. Yeah, same with corn. Man. Okay, more Canadian CHF, really. I don't know, man. There's a lot of them very good, but really a lot of these currencies are not great. Okay, we have platinum here. I believe it's platinum and palladium. And that's it. But again, nowhere to be seen, in decline, slight long. That's about it. Okay. Let me know if you want to see more of these, and the way crypto's been either in extreme volatile moments. Would you put more money into something like Wanda, and is Wanda available in your country? Let me know. Talk to you later. Oh, before I forget, we have to do our sponsor, which is me. And here, I'm sure I dropped off, but just in case. What we've got here is we have a couple of sales here. So if you want to know more, get on the email list at quantlabs.net/contact. This fun stuff here, but you can always just get it at the contact tab at the top. Also, the store, we do have some sales going on. Namely, let's see here. We have these two for the digital currencies. Now switched over to Kraken from Binance, and the other one is yeah, just those two for now. And if you want to know more about our free technical analysis, this little trading chart, and that will help you out. Okay, hopefully I'll